Hello everybody, welcome to Paynes Pancakes 2026. My name's Derek, also known as Tap Peddler, and this is Richard.
Hello.
So we're going to cook up some fantastic pancakes as usual, the annual show. Let's just see who's in the chat before we start. I've got my phone set up on like a mount, so I'm just going to have to bear with me as I read through the chat. So we've got Peter in. Hi, Peter. We've got Chris Tyler in. Hi, Remsden. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Ali. Hi, Secret Carper. Chris B. Let me see. I think that might. Oh, Johnny 40 Coats. Jason Entwistle. Joan. Hiya. I think that's they got down to the bottom of the chat. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so as I said, we're going to cook up some pancakes. So I've got my ingredients here, the same as last year: the flour, milk, a couple of eggs. Are you ready to start, Richard?
Yes. How many are you planning to cook?
Well, it's only, well, I've got Daniel here, but he's not actually here yet. He's supposed to turn up anytime soon. So at the moment, it's just me. So probably going to try and keep it on the minimum side.
Okay.
And I have got, new this year is the Skinny Food Company chocolate honeycomb syrup I found in my fridge. I've no idea what it's like, but I'll give it a go. It does say it's for pancakes. And I've also got the traditional lemon. And of course some sugar to go with it. What toppings have you got, Richard?
Got lemon and sugar and some Nutella.
Cool. Yeah, I had Nutella last year, but I think Joanne bought it with her, but she's not here this year, so.
You're saying about the toppings. I've got this as well that could be used.
Oh, what's that?
Mint choc.
All right, yeah. Maybe just give it a go on one of them.
Yeah, it's got a cat on it.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah. Let's see if anybody's come into the chat before we start. How big are the pans this year? No cheating, I hope. Well, I've got the same pan as last year, which is that pan. Hopefully Richard's got better pans than his. I think it was a couple of years ago that he had a terrible pan.
So one of those non-stick ones that is never stick.
Yeah, that's what this used to look like before it's been stuck to it.
There's nothing wrong with that pan anyway. It's perfectly good.
What's this? Is this the new place, Richard? Yeah, somebody's noticed you're in a different kitchen.
Yes, this is the new kitchen.
John YLM is in. Hi, John. Been looking forward to this. No slacking though if you have a challenge to smash. That's right. We're currently in the middle of a listing challenge, both of us. So we're going to keep this fairly short, but we will have a little chat afterwards, after the pancakes, I think.
My listing today.
Joanne's in. She's noticed that I've stolen the syrup. I'm pleased I found it though, because I almost went over to Asda to get some of the syrup, but that'll do. I think it's Jason's birthday. Happy birthday, Jason.
Happy birthday, Jason.
Ross is in. Hi, Ross.
Hi, Ross.
Richard needs to show off his new kitchen. A request from Andrew there.
I can't move the camera at the moment because it's all set up on tripod.
Carboot Chris is in. Hi, Chris. He's showing support, but pancakes are nasty. Babs is in. Hi, Babs. Yeah, I'm not sure when we started doing this. I think it was around by COVID, was it not?
Yes, I think that was the first year.
Yeah, I seem to remember being in Asda. Was that the year where we said something about coronavirus? It hadn't actually been heard of yet.
2019.
Yeah, maybe that was that year then when we were walking around Asda.
Oh, was it your place? It was the first year. We've gone over there to get eggs and lemon and stuff.
Yeah, I reckon that was that time we were talking about coronavirus in Asda.
Yeah, just before it all hit.
And it all kicked off. Right, I'm going to start mixing my mix. This year I've got Golden Yoker Fresh Lay Farms eggs, free range. Give that a go. Welsh eggs.
Yeah, Welsh eggs.
I assume mine's Scottish eggs, I'm not sure. No, mine are from England. English eggs.
Obviously Welsh eggs there.
Mixing up a good mix here. So do this. So keep an eye on the chat. Chris Tyler reckons I should have my own chickens. There used to be chickens when before I moved in, like the previous occupants. They used to sell the eggs, I think. On the back of the barn door, there used to be like numbers, like how many eggs that have been laid and stuff. I wish I took more photos of it, really, at the time. Also found his orders book in there as well.
The flour and that. I think there was chickens here, because there was some chickens there when we went and viewed it.
Oh yeah, you remember you mentioned about chickens, yeah. They should have left you one for the pancakes. Nick's in. Hiya, Nick. Just relax, Nick. Just don't do any more listing. Just relax and watch these pancakes be made. George is in. Hi, George.
Hey, George.
Keep these two busy for hours. They can't be listing in the challenge while being internet chefs. This is true. Although I've managed to list all the stuff I took photos of earlier before I came on. And I might do a few more after this. But I do have packing to do as well. let's get this hob on. And if some of you might remember, I mentioned about investing £2 in new technology for Paynes Pancakes. Well, that went a bit wrong. My plan was to cook these in the barn. I bought a little hob at the car boot sale, and I was going to cook them up, you know, and have my computer there, because that's always been a problem, because I'm on my phone, it's difficult to see the chat and stuff. So I thought I could do them in the barn, and it'll, you know, be better. But unfortunately, typically the hob I bought from the car boot sale doesn't work. So I was ripped off by £2, but never mind. It did actually work. It started to get hot, and then the light went out and it went cold again.
Sure, a fuse.
It's basically knackered.
Sure, a fuse.
I think the element has gone or something. But I might try and do that for next year again. Although it wouldn't have been as good as I thought it was going to be, because I've ordered 2 big tables for the barn as well, and they haven't arrived. So I had to put a new plug on it because it came with a Euro plug. So I put a English plug on it, or British plug. So the fuse should have been okay when I plugged it in. But yeah, it's possibly the fuse. But at that point, it was too late to worry about and stuff. So I'll revisit it another time. Yeah, I don't want to burn down the barn. I don't want to be building it again. Nick's listing right now. That's no good. No need to list. Just sit back, relax.
Listing's banned.
listing. Was it Dungeon and Dragons? I think it is. They should be banned. Put a little bit of oil in. I might actually get to eat my pancakes myself, because there's no one here to eat them.
First batter's going in.
Sorry?
First lot of batter's going in.
Yeah, I'm just about to put mine in a second. I'm just going to heat up the oil a little bit. I think my first pancake last year was a bit of a disaster, so...
Yeah, the first one's really, very good.
Need to be a high-rated fuse for a hob. Yeah, maybe it was a rubbish fuse, because I basically got a big bag of plugs from eBay, like second-hand plugs. So they've all got random fuses in. So maybe I picked the wrong plug. It was a bit of a flimsy plug, so like a cheapo one. So maybe I should look at a heavier duty one. Right, let's see. Get a bit of this mix in. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier with. I did have 2 phones at one point, one for looking at the chat and one for, you know, the camera, but haven't got that this year either. I wonder what excuse they gave not to be in. Maybe my pancakes aren't good enough. Who's going to be the biggest tosser? Joanne says. getting there, but life, it's not going to be the same. I think I missed something. I hope everything's well there. Who has a history of winning? I think Andrew's been the judge in the past.
Yeah, Andrew usually judges.
Well, I definitely won the year he had that rubbish pan. I think anybody would have won if on that year. Wouldn't have mattered what the pancakes were like.
There's nothing wrong with that pan.
I'm not sure. We'd have to go back and watch the video. I can't really remember what happened. All I know it wasn't very good. I seem to remember all the pancakes were rubbish. Oh, and I've got my Kirby Chris mug here on the go. There you go, a bit of product placement for Chris's channel. You can give me free membership for that if I place that sort of in the corner of Paynes Pancakes. Would I get a year free of Kirby Chris's group? I'm waiting for my check in the post.
Actually, quite decent pancakes. This was the first one.
Yeah, I think last year I only got a couple of pancakes. This one's stuck to the pan. I think I'll be talking and not concentrating. See, it's disaster already. Maybe this is why no one's here for the pancakes. There we go. So now unstuck. Depends if I can. It'll be a right disaster, this one. This is going to be the worst. This could be a terrible pancake, this is. I'm adopted Scot, yes. I've been in Scotland now longer than I was in England. I'm going to turn up the heat. So has anybody else been making pancakes then in the chat? Let us know if you've been making your own this evening. Obviously you've come here to learn how to do it properly from the masters. You too may be able to make pancakes as good as that. It's terrible, this is. This is so bad I might have to start with a new pan. It's all welded to the bottom.
Yeah. There is it.
I might swap to another pan. think that's what I'm going to do. I'll give up with that one.
Second pancake ready to be flipped.
Oh, Biscoff spread. Actually, I think I've got some of that. Was it good with Biscoff then? Oh, Richard's been flipping.
Yeah, I'm on my second one already. Yeah, that flip wasn't good next. The pancake folded.
Andrew thinks you've already won this.
I'm very good at it.
Well, I've had to discard my first pancake. Yeah, I think I like just the. It's nice to have all these different flavourings, but you can't beat just the lemon and sugar, I think.
Kitchen was good, Peter. We went round the charity shops on the Saturday and got some stuff. I think we visited every single one.
Did you go to that car boot sale?
Yes. I didn't get anything though. Ali got some stuff, but I didn't get anything.
Right.
But it was absolutely pouring down rain, which didn't help.
Oh, right, yeah. Probably caused it to be rubbish then.
Yeah, there wasn't really much there at all. Yeah, it did well in the charity shops though.
I haven't been
Which
in
will all
charity
be
shops
listed
for
in
a
the
long
challenge.
time.
That's what's getting listed in the challenge.
Right, I'm going to attempt to flip. Here we go. There we go. That pancake actually looks a lot better. I'm blaming the tools. That pan's better than the other pan. I'm sure I used this one last year actually. Another small bundle of books listed at £100. And yeah, you're hungry, Nick. Time to stop listing, go and get some food, relax for the evening. Time for the first pancake. There we go, that's the first one. I think I'm going to I'll try this chocoholic honeycomb syrup first. I assume we just squeeze it all over. Give it a shake first. Oh shit. It just squirted all up the wall. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that. Really runny. It's just got up the wall. Anyway, that's the result of it. It's all runny. But as they say, the proof is in the taste. There you go.
Pancake number 3.
Well, actually, that's quite nice. I saw the photo of the fireplace from Wetherspoons. I assume there was no dripping from the ceiling this year.
What was that, Derek?
I assume there was no dripping from the ceiling round by the fireplace in Wetherspoons this year.
Oh, in Wetherspoons, no, not this time. It was quiet in there, Peter.
He's just got up. Yeah, I think Nick lists through the night. What time have you started listing, Richard, in the mornings?
About 11. I think it was about 11 this morning.
11?
A little bit earlier this morning, 10:30. And then
I'd assume you'd be up when the radio show starts and stuff.
It was 12 yesterday.
I think just have a lay-in tomorrow. Nice lay-in until like midday or something.
I might do.
And then don't bother doing any listing, that's my advice. Saying that, it's probably all irrelevant because Simon's probably going to swipe the floor with all of us.
So what was that?
It's probably all irrelevant anyway because Simon's probably just going to wipe the floor with everybody.
Yeah, I think he is. I have got that camera to this stuff.
Are you going to list that this time?
Possibly.
Well, tomorrow I'm doing VCR DVD combis. That's the main one today. I've listed all my VCRs now, the standard VCRs. Although I have got like a big pile of like ones with issues that I don't really want to spend the time messing about with during the challenge. So I'll have to revisit them ones. I think I've got a few TVs still to list. And I've got some reel-to-reel players. So I might get them done tomorrow as well. Not quite ready for the flip yet. I'm just going to bin this one, pretend it never happened.
How many have you done now?
Nothing to see here. Right, time for another flip. Yeah, I've actually got about 6 to pack, Nick, because I think I had 3 sell today. They were all from the challenge, and then I had I think 3 sort of like yesterday, but I don't think they were from the challenge. Yeah, so they're going to take a while, but I need to go over the road and get some boxes. I think it's just the TVs that were a hassle to pack, but I think everything else isn't too bad. Although I have got it down to a fine art. It does take me about 20 minutes per TV, I suppose. But I think I'll probably do 2 tomorrow morning and do the others the next night. Might do 1 tonight, I'm not sure.
Just need to extend your dispatch times on your TVs. Give yourself a bit longer.
I might have to at the moment, because the problem is, because we've had so much rain, where I go for the boxes, they're all wet. And I usually keep like a big backlog of boxes, but because I seem to be selling so many TVs at the moment, I'm getting through them so quick. And it's not just the TVs, I use the boxes with various other things as well, so I do run out quite easily. Second pancake. I'll have this one as well. I need a bit of veg oil in there now.
I've got a brand new video recorder to list.
Sorry, say that again?
I've got a brand new video recorder to list that's in the box.
How much are you going to list that for?
No idea at the moment. I'm going to do a bit of research. What would you suggest?
I'd list it for quite a bit, maybe like 300 quid or something like that.
Right. Forget what the brand is now.
Possibly even more than that. So I sold a boxed one for about 200, but that wasn't new. It was like, yours is actually sealed, isn't it?
No, it's not sealed. It's open.
Yeah, I would still ask, 300 quid or something. I'm going to go for the lemon on this pancake. And I've lost the sugar. Oh, there. I shouldn't use too much. Let's see how this one tastes. Let's catch up with the chat. Aline made Richard a full English. Okay, yes. For some, isn't that full English?
Yeah, very nice too.
Crispy's going to list the TVs he's got. No need to. Don't worry about it. Just relax. Peter likes black pudding on his full English. I think that's what he means. I've got black pudding in my freezer. If Daniel doesn't come soon, he's going to miss out on the pancakes.
What time is he supposed to be coming?
Probably about 10 minutes ago. Well, he was actually here to begin with, but he went out and then he was supposed to come back. Maybe he's purposely gone out to avoid the pancakes.
Perhaps he saw that first one.
Yeah, maybe he's been, when I mentioned Paynes Pancakes, he's watched the previous years and he's thought, I'll go out when these when this is on. Has it stopped raining up there, Derek? We had sunshine in Milton Keynes. It hasn't been raining for a couple of days now. It was really bad, like before then, and it was like non-stop. But the place where I get boxes from, they put them out only certain days, so if they get wet, then they're usually knackered. But if I'm really desperate, I even get them anyway, even when they're a bit damp, and just let them dry out, and they're usually okay. Yeah, either that or I use the cardboard that's sort of been wet for like void fill type stuff. Next pancake.
I think this is pancake number 5. What are you on?
Sorry, say that again.
What are you on? I'm on pancake number 5.
I think this is number 3. But I didn't actually make much of a mix because I didn't want too many. Otherwise, I'd end up scoffing on myself. I might keep this one back and just give it to him when he comes.
I'm nearly out of mix. Got enough for one more.
I've probably got two more fairly smaller ones. A Polish YouTuber got a load of donuts from Lidl due to an app offer at 3p a donut. He bought the lot and used it in his log burner. He heated his house up from 14 degrees to 22 degrees.
Big donuts. Might try that.
3p a donut.
Because there's oil in them and that. Because of all the oil.
Yeah, they go up really easily. I would just eat them all before I got back to the house. Yeah, I only get the boxes when they're sort of slightly damp, not if they're completely wet. So they do dry out. But most of the time I'm fine. It's only if I'm really desperate for them that I'd do that. Oh, James is in. Hiya, James.
Okay.
He's come to relax. No more listing for James. He's decided to learn how to make fantastic pancakes. And then he's going to just relax for the rest of the evening. And maybe tomorrow he's going to take some time off the listing as well. online delivery dogs in Milton Keynes. I've seen some driverless taxis in Milton Keynes being trialled on Facebook and stuff. Do you want a pancake? What? I've got this. Where is it? Chocolate honeycomb salt syrup. Right, I'll bring it in.
I'll make some more mix.
Yeah, driverless taxis are coming soon. Try and put this on without it going everywhere this time. Oh, still did it. So just deliver the pancake. See if I can squeeze 2 more pancakes out of this mix. James is taking the rest of the week off.
Sounds a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea, that is.
More mix.
You done some more mix?
Yeah.
I suppose I could possibly do another load. Okay. You eating all your pancakes now, or are you saving any?
No, I haven't had any yet.
Sorry, what was that?
I haven't had any yet. I'll keep a few back.
Yeah.
Ali and Tom are having them.
Right. next pancake.
So what time have you been getting up to do your listing?
Hang on. Sorry, what was that?
What time have you been getting up to do your listing? Early.
Yeah, probably. I've been starting about 7:30. Well, actually not really, because I've been doing packing probably about 8:30 by the time I actually get started listing. I've been doing some packing earlier on. Then I've got to drive to the parcel shop. It's probably like 9:30 when I actually start listing.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks like Mum and Dad are in.
Are they?
Yeah,
Hello.
well, Mum says you should have used lard to stop it sticking. I don't think I'd like to use lard. I've just used vegetable oil.
Yeah, definitely got any lard.
We could have had my mum and dad doing pancakes as well.
Are they due to come out this week then?
Next week.
Next week.
See if I can squeeze one more out of this. So.
One's ready to be split.
We've got a question for Mum and Dad. Question for the Payne parents. Are the boys better wrestlers or chefs? They'd probably say neither. I'm good at throwing a typewriter at you, aren't I, Richard? Do you remember that?
I don't
I
actually
threw the
remember.
typewriter at the wall. You dived out of the way, and it sort of smashed all the keys. Keys went flying. I think it was one of those petite typewriters. Probably sell for quite a lot on eBay now. Apparently, we're now on dual screen PC, which turns out it doesn't support Windows 11, so it needs to be replaced. What doesn't support Windows 11? There aren't any famous chef brothers. Plenty of famous wrestler brothers. Well, we're famous chef brothers. We're on YouTube. We're cooking. Sounds like top class wrestling move, the typewriter smash. I also stuck my Thundercat saw through Richard's bedroom door as well. Much to my dad's disgust, because he had to fill the hole in the door. It's not Payne versus Payne, it's also gas versus electric. Yeah, you've got gas. You've got a gas cooker, have you not?
Yes, this is gas.
Mine's
Gas for
mine's electric. I prefer gas, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to get my gas cooker anytime soon. Derek has a violent past. This is the last pancake. I'm going to get his plate. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go out to the barn and I'm going to see if I can connect to my barn computer. Hang on.
What are you doing? Trying to connect your barn computer?
I'm going to go out to the barn. I've finished my pancakes, so I'll be able to go on the computer web chat for the last bit.
I messed that one up.
For a trip through the dark alleyway to the barn. Try not to trip over. Okay.
You should do a tour of the barn so you can see it.
So I wonder if I can just... Actually, I'm not going to be able to connect to it in here because I thought I could connect to it on this computer, but I'm not going to be able to do that because I need to go on the other computer in my other office to add me to the stage. So I'm not going to be able to do that. I'll just prop up the phone. Actually, I could do it, I suppose.
Looks okay.
I can read the chat a bit better then. Gordon Ramsay will be calling to inspect kitchens, apparently. Pancake. Actually, I might be able to connect to my computer remotely. I think I can do that, actually.
Is it warm in your barn?
Yeah, well, I've got an oil-filled radiator next to my chair, so it's okay. Hang on, I've got a bit of feedback here. Oh, it is. Right, so I'm confused which one's mine. Add to stage. No, that's not the right one. No. Add to stage. Right. No, remove that one. Yes, that's it. So I think right, hopefully, can you still hear me, Richard?
Yes.
You can. Right, that's okay.
You're on the computer now?
Yeah.
You sound a little bit louder.
Right. Yeah, it's. Well, I could hardly hear you on my phone before. That's why I thought it'd be good to go on the computer. Burn exclusive before the burn videos are finished. Yes. No looking.
You have actually finished it now.
Yeah, it's finished. As you can see, there's a lot of stock in here, and I've got my photography area up here. Nick's off. He's got a listing challenge to win. He doesn't need to. Don't go next day. Just watch us. There's no need to do any listing.
See you, Nick.
So I think Andrew's declared you as the winner.
Yeah. What do I win?
You win a date with Andrew. Yeah, I bought this. This was my plan to use this in the barn. And I was going to have it just here, and I could have been frying up pancakes with the computer to do, but yeah, I wonder if it is the fuse. Yeah, that's the plug I put on it. Maybe it's like, no, it doesn't look blown. I don't think they do though, do they? I don't think the plug fuses in plugs look blown.
No, you won't be able to tell unless you put a multimeter on it.
Right. Yeah, this is actually a 3 amp fuse. That's probably not big enough, is it? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe next year we'll use this. £2 invested as well. Yeah, I probably should have made a bit more mix.
Sorry?
I probably should have made a bit more mix. Daniel got 3 pancakes, and I think I had about 3 or 4. I think he probably would have had another one, but he probably wouldn't want more than that. So You can win the privilege of buying Andrew a new PC. There you go.
Thanks, Andrew.
Ali says congratulations.
Thanks, Ali.
What about a slice of Costco pizza? I'll tell you what is quite nice in Costco, those chicken bake wrap things they do. They're really nice there. How is retirement going? It seems to involve a lot of work. I've been trying to organize the house. How long have you been retired for, Richard?
Since 2017.
Yeah, I've got 3 boxes. Sorry, what was that?
It's been motivating this week doing some listing though. It's the first list I've done really this year.
Yeah, for me it has as well. I've got quite a lot listed. You know, if I wasn't in the challenge, I probably wouldn't have done half as much as what I've done.
No, same here.
Got through all my TVs. I've done all the video recorders apart from the knackered ones, which I've got a pile. I've got the VCR combis to do. Probably got about 20 of them to get through. But they're probably half of them probably knackered. And then I've got a load of hi-fi stuff. And that'll probably end up being it, really. But I wanted to make some space. So I've got a lot of like the stuff that's come in from the boot sales, all like placed everywhere on the floor. So if I can clear a proper space, and I can put these tables up. I want to have 2. I've got 2 6-foot tables, and I want to put them sort of adjacent to each other. And I can use one for cleaning and like prepping the item, and probably the other ones on before they get listed. And then I've got my photography area, which would just be for photos. So at the moment, my photography area seems to end up, I seem to be cleaning stuff on it and stuff like that. And the background's already sort of manky. So I'm going to have to ditch that. It's a blind, roller blind. I might go and turn it upside down and use the other side.
Liner.
Yeah, well, that's what I used to use. But the blind's quite good. They're only a £5 at Errol for a massive like blind. It's like a 6-foot blind that I've attached to the ceiling. You can basically just about see it there, come down, and it goes over the table.
Yeah, that's it.
It works out really well. And the idea was I'd roll it back every evening, reset to 0, but it tends to just stay there. But now it's marked and stuff, so that's even worse. Then you think, why bother? And there's like a greasy stain because I had a TV that blew up, and I think that came out the TV. I think it's like some sort of liquid out the TV. Daddy's had enough pancakes, Richard. No more pancakes. No more pancakes for Ali. Ross is watching while wearing it. I mean, listing a dress. So I used to prefer gas cooker. My plan is to get a gas cooker when I get my new kitchen. I should have brought a coffee through here, really. So you planning on doing any more listings this evening, Richard?
No, I'm done for this evening.
Right.
I've got a bit of packing.
I might do at least one, just to bring up a number to a round number. I won't reveal what number it is. But,
Okay.
yeah, just do the one. But I don't know. I might do some more. I'm not sure. I didn't list as much as I did yesterday, so it's sort of on the decline already. Although the value's slightly more today, which is weird because I would have thought it would be the other way around because some of those TVs are like quite expensive, but would have thought it'd be less, be more. Sorry.
I managed to list the same as I did yesterday. In quantity.
Yeah, mine's not massively different, but it is lower. Maybe I should continue on until I've done better.
No, I'll call it a night.
There's only six listings would get me more than what I did yesterday. Maybe I should just put the effort in and get 6 done, and I'll feel better then. I missed the listing live as I was at a gig. I can show the things now as well. There you go. I missed the listing live as I was at a gig. Is the target value rather than numbers? It's the number of listings per day and how much the value is of those listings per day. And we're also doing a grand. We'd sort of then also do all the grand totals. But we're also going to do the if anything sells from those listed items, like the total of that as well. So
I
we've
believe
got
I've sold 3 so far from listed items.
Yeah, I think I've
probably 4.
Yeah, mine's about 3 or 4, I think.
I've got a message regarding one of them that might lead to a sale. I just need to reply to it after the live.
Yeah. I actually got a message about one of mine. I hope it's not a cancellation. It's probably have you dispatched it yet. Or do I have any more of these? There's a Sony Trinitron TV. Let's reply now.
Do you have any more?
No, I sold out of all the Trinitrons I had. I had three the other day. They all sold at the meetup apart from this one. I don't think that's not the guy who actually bought it either. I think that's somebody who missed out on it. I've noticed it's now sold. That's why they're asking if I've got any more, I guess. Snooze, you lose. They should have bought it.
I had some car mats on sale, and somebody kept asking loads of questions about them.
Right.
Went away. Somebody else bought them. And they came back asking, have you still got any more? And no, they snoozed and lose.
They weren't the left-hand drive mini ones then?
Yes.
They are. You've got a few of them, though, have you not?
They're all sold. Somebody bought the job lot.
All right, okay.
I got rid of the lot.
Yeah. Did they go overseas?
I believe they went to not GSP, like another hub. One of those
freight forwarders.
Yeah, freight forwarders.
Saying that, there's a lot of people who come over in left-hand drive cars, isn't there? From,
yeah,
Bulgaria and Poland and stuff like that. And they want car maps. Then.
I think I've got 2 more pancakes and that'll be done.
Yeah. They want me to message when I get another Sony in. Can't do that. I forget. I don't know when that'll be, do I?
Yeah, plus you can't really message them when it's not listed.
Yeah, but I could list it and then message you a link, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could do that.
I could do that, but I just say best just to watch my store. Chat's gone quite quiet now. How many people are watching? 15 people still watching. Looks good. It makes me want to cook some more, but
I've got 1 more. Enough batter for 1 more, and that'll be it.
yeah. Let's check, see what. Yeah, I've got loads of TVs to pack. I've got a sewing machine as well. That's like a big item. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 TVs and a sewing machine. So that's 8 big, bulky, awful things to pack. I think actually there's something on here as well. No, it's a VCR on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over and get those boxes. I just hope they've got them.
I don't know why you don't just get a load of boxes and keep them in stock.
I do. I put them up there, but I run out because they've been raining. I've been selling so many. I usually have 10, 15 of those bike boxes. I probably should basically have Well, the issue is they sell, and then I sort of forget about it until I need the boxes again. What I really should do is when one sells, make a mental note that I've got to get one box, sort of thing. And
Wouldn't you be better off doing that when you list it, though? When you list one, make sure you've got a box to send it.
Yeah, but then I'd probably have to store too many boxes because loads of stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean. I probably don't need more than 20 in stock at any one time. But what I should do is like keep that 20 at 20 sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know, I go over there, get loads. So I've got like 20 there, and then I just let them get down to like 5. And I think, oh, I best go over there and get a load more. I just need to go there more regularly, I think, especially this time of year, because even though they've always got boxes, but you know, sometimes you go over there and they're all wet. Have you got tomorrow's items lined up? Sorry, what was that?
I used a couple of those boxes that you got me.
The Halfords ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use them all the time. They're really good though. I think they're even better than the original ones, the smaller ones. Ellie says, have you got tomorrow's items lined up ready for listing? No. Well, I sort of have, but not in a not in an organised way. I've got like 3 piles of VCR combis that I made earlier, basically as I was getting the normal video recorders out. And I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got about 6 more CRT TVs to list. But I think some of them are like a bit rubbishy type ones, but they need to be listed. I've got a load of vinyl records I thought I might list as well, but I might just leave them because I'm not using the AI stuff, but I can use the AI stuff on the vinyl quite, you know, it's a lot easier. So I might just leave the vinyl until after the challenge. It's a lot easier just to run that through the AI tool thing. Richard may run out of stock before the end of the week. I very, very, very much doubt that.
I don't know. Stock is going down.
If he really does run out of stock, we've all lost, that's for sure. He's listed all of his death pile. Everybody's lost, even Simon. So I print out instructions for my VCRs, and I have to go into my old office on my old computer because I haven't moved my printer over here yet. And I was looking around there earlier, and there's loads of like death piling there. It's like really bad. So I need to sort through that at some point. Wonder who will get the highest priced listed item. Well, we already know Simon's got, is it a $5,000 jacket or something? Something like that.
Something. 2,500. I think.
Yeah, so because you've got some high value stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got that camera. I haven't decided if I'm going to put that on yet. That's 4 figures.
Yeah, don't think I've got anything that's 4 figures. It's a shame because I listed something fairly recently for loads, like £800 or something. But That's obviously already on there, so that's no good. I've got a couple of really old retro RM Nimbus PCs over there. They're worth quite a bit. They're not, only probably a couple of £100.
Yeah.
I think pretty much everything's, all under £200. Although that reel-to-reel player, I think that might be like a £300 item. Yeah, I'll list the Mini.
Yeah, I'll list my Mini as well.
Well, as long as you get lots of sales, then it's okay. Well, that's the idea. I mean, it is a competition, I guess, but it's mainly to get stuff listed, and motivation to actually do some listing, which I think we all struggle with. Is this the last pancake?
Yeah, last one.
Have you eaten pancake yet?
I've had one, but 2 on the go. I've got this one plus another.
Yeah.
That's it now.
Has anybody seen any adverts when this live was on? Because I set some sort of moderate advert. I wasn't sure whether loads of adverts would come on or not.
Ali says yes. There were a few.
Right.
About 5 adverts.
No, that's not too bad. Week off next week. Feeling hope and want to do more. And my parents are up in the next week, so probably not list as much then. But yeah, I will try and keep the momentum best I can. Ooh.
There's no way I'll be listing as much next week.
I definitely won't listen as much. Well, I don't think I could list like the value wise, because I'm listed all my sort of decent items like TVs and stuff. But it's good because hopefully, well, I'm not there next Saturday, but the weekend after, hopefully I'll get a load more TVs, and it means I'll actually get to list them sort of straight away. So they get back, and I end up with like 20 CNC TVs. Crispy says it's very good motivation for him as well. I'm expecting to be last, but at least I've listed a lot of stuff I've been putting off.
Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it? Get stuff listed.
Yeah.
Maybe stuff that's been on the F5.
Yeah. If I can get that reel-to-reel player that I've had for the last sort of 3 or 4 challenges listed, I bet it doesn't work. I bet I must have had it for about 3 years now or something, and I've been keep on meaning to list it. I bet when I actually come to do it, it'll be all seized up. I think I might have plugged it in when I first got it. It's been so long now, I can't remember. But I've got another couple of reel-to-reels now as well. They're quite good ones as well. Although I listed one of the really good ones the other week, so that's already been listed.
I sold an item from the previous challenge.
What, today?
Yeah. It's listed in early January last year. It's sold today, but it was listed in the challenge.
I don't know if I probably will have some stuff that I listed then. There will be stuff. It's probably been relisted since though, like ended and sold similar.
This is a multi-list. I think I have 55 of them,
All right, okay.
and this is number 40 or something.
Yeah, I don't think I've got those combs. I've got them. I might actually list those because that will get me 10 items. I've got the combs and I've got all those rubber seals that you gave me. But I probably won't go through. That'd be too time consuming to mess about with in the challenge, I think.
Oh, those coils of rubber.
Yeah, the rubber seal things.
Yeah, window seals. Whatever.
Yeah, I might list some more trainers. Still got loads and loads of trainers unlisted. But I wanted to try and get rid of like the big stuff really that's like really in the way of these tables. Because I was telling Joanne I was getting these tables. She reckons it's just going to end up full of death pile on top of the tables, which is probably true. But I'm going to try my best to sort of use them, in a proper sort of way. But we will see. Thought you meant seals as in something. There's just a little box there, so I don't know what you mean. Seals as in a little box. Seals as in like an animal.
I think it means the animal. It's an animal emoji.
Oh, is it? I don't see that on the StreamYard.
Yeah.
Is that what that little box is? Is this the little box somewhere? I've seen ads burn. Looks awesome, Derek. Ideal for your needs. Ads burn. Who's ads? Is that ads as in what's his name? No, ads that used to be
adverts.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking ads as in reseller guy that went to uni. I don't think he's doing reselling now. Is he? Yeah, Ads Robinson. That's it. I thought you meant that. So let me read that again because I think I've read it completely wrong. I've seen ads burn. Looks awesome, Derek. Ideal for your needs. Have you seen an advert for a burn?
No, he's just saying that he's seen adverts and he thinks the burn's awesome.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, thank you then.
You need to stay in bed tomorrow, Derek, and don't do any listening. Have a rest.
Yeah, it's all these. It was a late night last night and an early morning, pretty much both days. So yeah, I'm feeling quite knackered, really. Need to do it my way as the potholes are dangerous. They're really bad round here. I think they're really bad everywhere, aren't they, potholes? But it's all bad. Oh, I get exactly what you're saying now. So you're saying you saw the adverts. I was asking about adverts, wasn't I? And you're saying the barn looked awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm just slow on the uptake now. The only thing is the local council. At least you're getting your elections now. How's the pancake then? What did you have on it?
Lemon sugar.
Right. Oh, Nick's back. Back after a late tea. Need to take Jeff out, then I'm back on the listing for a bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit more. I was saying before, I've got, I think, 5 items, and then that will bring me over, just over yesterday's totals on the self. So I might just put the effort in. Although, possibly not. Tempting to go to bed because I've got to go and get those boxes. That's annoying, but I've got to do it because if it rains, then I'll be really stuffed. And there wasn't any there last night. Nick, did you make pancakes? The only thing is the local council are going to try and fix them. They're doing it in mid-March, so close to opening the local boot, but hoping they don't block the entrance to the boot. Any weirdos on here who eat savoury pancakes?
No, only sweet ones, really.
Yeah, I don't think I have any savoury ones, although I'd probably eat any pancake that was given to me if there was a pancake going. You see, you didn't get organised enough to make pancakes. See, Payne Brothers managed to get the pancakes done. I think we should just win the challenge just for being able to make pancakes. I think there should be a special award. Who made pancakes during the challenge? Right, I think we could call it a night. Pork. Have you seen Porky before? Hi, if I haven't. We had 8 beef mince pancakes and 8 lemon and sugar. All right. Sounds nice. That's a Scottish thing, isn't it? Of course, you would like them being Scottish. You would probably have salt on porridge. You can have the pancake award if it makes you feel better. It might, yeah. I was saying it's all irrelevant anyway, all this, because Simon's going to win anyway. Im says, thanks for a great night. See you all next year. Yes, I'm sure we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Maybe I'll be cooking in the barn next year if I get a fuse fitted in my little hob. If anybody is after some more pancake content after this stream, head over to today's squat video. There you go. More pancakes. Simon will make sure he wins after he put up a cash prize. Yeah, I'll have to take. What was he going to take us out for a meal or something? If it was part of the prize, he'll have to take himself out for a meal to go on his own. He wins. Right, I think we'll call it a night then. Thanks everybody for watching. It's good to see the support is still there after so many years. I'll probably have a barn video out after this challenge, so keep subscribed because they are coming. So thanks guys, and probably next time I see you live will be on Nick's channel on the results show where I will be awarded the champion lister. So, So thanks, guys.
Thank
See you
you. Bye.
later. Bye-bye. Bye.